it's that time of the year. We're back out getting ramped up for the deer season. We are just starting in the month of July, and we're gonna get all of our farms and everything prepped for deer season. We're gonna hang some stands, we're gonna move some stands, we're gonna put a bunch of cameras out, we're gonna throw a bunch of corn, a bunch of minerals, trim all of our shooting lanes, get all the farms ready. We're gonna be, we're at Landon's farm now, then we're gonna bounce over to two of mine, and we're gonna get all of our stands prepped up, ready to roll for the deer season. We've got some pretty high hopes. There's a couple bucks that we're actually gonna hopefully try to find. Landon's got 2 or 3 really good deer here that he's thinking are gonna be probably really big this year. And then I've got 3 or 4 at a couple of my farms, and actually the landowners sent a couple pictures of some pretty good deer. So deer are starting to move. Bucks are full velvet swing. We've probably got another 3 weeks to a month of growing season, so bucks are still kind of growing a little bit, but we're gonna get all of our black gates deployed. We are going to get all of our stands trimmed up, throw a bunch of corn out, mineral out, and hopefully get a little bit of intel. So hopefully we can find, there's a couple bucks in particular that I'd like to find, little 4s being one of them. And then Landon's got a split brow buck out here that should be really big this year. So hopefully we can track down those deer, but we're gonna get all of our stands prepped up, get our corn thrown out, get all the mineral put out, and get these cameras set up.
This farm's a little bit difficult to hunt for the fact that it's mainly just a big bean field, secluded bean field back here in the back. We have spots on both ends, but I really wanted to capture this middle point. This season we saw a lot of deer cruising this edge and also coming through the bean field right here. So I wanted to put another setup here where we can kind of, play kind of where the deer are moving through and get a better idea of what they're doing once they go around this corner here. So pick out a great tree back here. What's nice about having these saddles is it gives you a lot more flexibility on where you set up. So I'm going to tuck back in about 20 yards into the timber here, put some corn out right here, and kind of just capture to see what's moving through right now. But mid-season rut, when it gets to that point and these deer are cruising this edge line, it's going to be a great spot to be able to hopefully capitalize on one of these bucks cruising this edge this year. So we'll see, but I'm excited to see what's here and see what made it through last year.
We just got over to the other farm. This is where Dad has killed the last 2 years. I killed here 2 years ago, and this spot has just historically been really good. It's pretty much all soybeans, but it's a really good pinch point back behind us. That's what we're gonna throw out. We got Lucky Buck, we got Trophy Rock, and we got some corn, as well as a Black Gate 4G or R4G Gen 2. We're gonna put it in this corner and hopefully get some pretty good intel. But the landowner did send us a picture, and there was an absolute stud out here already, probably already pushing 160. So pretty pumped up. We're gonna get out here, throw this out, and then we're gonna get out of here. All right, Dad's spot's set up. We got the Black Gate, we got a little bit of Lucky Buck, a Trophy Rock, and some corn. Got the Black Gate cam, Dad's stand right up there, and this has just been a little honey hole for Dad. So we're gonna get out of here, hopefully get a couple of these good pictures, a couple of these good bucks on pictures of these good bucks. So we're gonna head over to the last farm, and we got most of our work to do there today. So everything's looking good. All the stands are ready, corn's out. I'm ready to get into deer season. Well, little turn of events. So we got Landon's property all set up perfect, ready to go, and we went over there. We got Dad's property all set up, ready to go. Really didn't have to do much trimming, didn't have to move anything. Really planned on doing most of our work on the permission piece that I have, or I should say had. Pulled in to the driveway, and the landowner came out, let's just say not happy, and just lost our #1 piece. My only private piece that I have that's just to myself. So it's back to the drawing board. I pulled the stand that I did have out there. I didn't have any cameras or anything out there, but I did have a stand out there. So we went out real quick, grabbed that stand, and got out of there. Not really sure what happened. Hunted there all last year. Everything was good. Everything was great. Pulled in today, and yeah, was just basically told don't come back. So not really sure. Back to the drawing board for sure. We got a little bit of rain that just came through. We just got back to the house, so I think we're both going to change out of our sweaty clothes, and we've got about 2.5 hours before we got anywhere else to be. So I think we're going to utilize this time, and we're going to go knock on some doors and see if we can't get permission. It's Wednesday afternoon, so who knows if anybody will be home, but at least we'll have a couple ideas. We'll go knock on some doors. I've got a couple pieces in mind that we can go knock on some doors, but kind of threw a whole curveball in today and into the video, so I'm not really even sure if I'll make I don't even know if this footage will even come out, but yeah, I guess there's tree stand prep for the day. Got Landon's spot done, got Dad's spot done, and I got kicked off mine. So we're gonna do our best to make lemons with the lemonade that we've been served, and maybe go knock on some doors. And you know, I didn't have that place to hunt last year. I hunted a lot of public the year before, and so I got permission there last year and got after it. Was able to kill that buck that I killed last year there. So hopefully I can find a new piece before the season comes in. And you know, I've only got a couple months now, but hopefully I can find a new piece in the next couple months, and we can I can get after it and get a new kind of target acquired and get something figured out. So if we go door knocking, I'll show you guys that. If not, yeah, I guess this wraps up the quote unquote summer prep video, and we'll keep getting back after it. Hopefully we'll have some pictures to share on the socials with the Blackgates. So I will maybe see you guys in 15 minutes, or I will see you guys on the next one. Well guys, since making this video, this was about a week ago when I was making this video, we went out that day, knocked on a few doors, unfortunately didn't get any permission. Got a couple maybes, got a couple, hey, we'll call you back, got a couple hard no's, but you know, I was kind of scrambling, really wasn't sure what to do. Obviously just lost my main hunting piece and was really kind of at a loss for words. Long story short, I did get in contact with the landowner. Basically, I didn't do anything wrong. They just don't want anybody hunting on the property. So, I never really got an explanation. I wish I would have. I didn't. But they're no longer going to allow anybody to hunt, which is super unfortunate for me. That being said, I made 3 or 4 phone calls, talked to my dad, and ended up able to land a really big piece of property in Kentucky for the Kentucky season. So I'm super excited about that. Ended up getting almost 200 acres. It is a massive chunk, and it's got some really, really good potential for some big deer. So yesterday, I actually went out and rode around with the landowner, got to see the whole property, the do's, the don'ts, all that, and then threw out 2 Blackgates. So I'm hoping that I'm going to get some intel here soon on that. And then while I was driving home, I actually got a phone call from my dad that a mutual friend of ours has 200 acres that he's going to let us hunt. So pretty jacked up about that. Went from losing my only place to a week later having 2 places that are both very, very big chunks of land that we're going to be able to chase. And the deer potential is really, really high for both of these places. So, you know, obviously it sucks whenever you lose a permission piece, especially a permission piece like the one I had. I mean, it was phenomenal. It was so good. There were so many good deer in there. But we were able to pick up 2 new pieces, and we are super excited about them. Hopefully, probably next week or 2 weeks, I'll be going out there glassing some of the fields for velvet bucks. So hopefully I'll be able to take the long lens out there, and we'll be able to get some sweet footage of some velvet bucks on these properties. But we are super excited, guys. The season is coming up really fast. Kentucky will be here in like less than a month now. So hopefully all goes well. We can kill in Kentucky. We can jump over to Ohio, kill in Ohio, and then head over to South Dakota and chase some mule deer. But guys, this is going to wrap up this video. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on what is actually going on with the permission pieces and kind of what my season's going to look like this year. So fingers crossed, hopefully we can find a pretty good one to chase this year.